We are now looking at the research prong number 2 on how the applicant is well poised to take ahead his endeavor. So with that regard, we have to talk about different research area, the key contribution and the relevant publication for the author. So if you see here, I have put down some of the most common research areas. So like generative AI, key contribution. So this is key contribution of the user, importance for national security and relevant publication. So if the author is working in 2-3 broad areas, it would be nice to include all of them. In this, we are more talking about proven research record in advanced technologies. This is not about the topic that we are going to work into. We are going to make that into another section, which is our endeavor. So for our endeavor, we'll make another section where we have to cite relevant information, collect relevant papers online, and then cite them. But this is about proven research record and the document for that. Key contribution, relevant publication by the author. So applicants, relevant publication would be a right way to put it. So everywhere it's like applicants, relevant publication. So this is the section for the research. We are using Gen AI because it becomes easy for us to add new information, change anything, change references, or add links. Now with the relevant publication, we will also add the links online. So we would be doing that. For that, we would be downloading the publication in the BIP format and adding the link. So relevant publication, and then we want to add a section for references. So let's see if DeepSeek can help us do that by going to DeepSeek and asking, so can you add a section to with internet link of the papers in the table so that someone can click and open? Otherwise, if that is hard, add a search link with the title at Google Scholar so that someone can open it. And let's see if Google can do that. So sorry, the Gen AI, DeepSeek can do that. So one of the reason of using this is that we cannot handle so many papers manually. A lot of time we are referring to 40-50 papers and going there online and doing it a lot. It's a lot of time and error. Now Gen AI told, DeepSeek told that in the table it's going to try to add a link. Now we don't know if the link will work. Okay, so it's adding Google Scholar and the link of whatever the paper is. So this is an easier way to get it so that somebody can click and get it on there. Now this is not very helpful because it's all paper application, so it does not help a lot, but for now we are just keeping it. If it shows the whole URL, then we can keep it for now. Later we can find out how to link it to the right way, but this is the reason why we are opening it. And we can add any other information with the paper. We did not add all co-authors of the paper. We can add that, and we can upload a BIP file with the which we downloaded from the Google Scholar for all the papers, and we can upload that. So this is how we will manage the chapter on the research achievement of the user, so that we can see that. And we can also write that all papers are available on Google Scholar and any kind of this information. We can just write a few words, and DeepSeek is going to add another section or anything that we want to add regarding that. So this is about, and DeepSeek already added national reference. Now I'm going to ask DeepSeek also after this one to add some links from the internet when it talks about national reference, especially from the government website. So we will be doing that, and we will see if DeepSeek can do that. But this template is bigger because it has 5-6 section for research papers. If it's just one section, then we can do that. So I'm not going to copy this Scholar thing, it is boring, so I'm going to stop that. So I'm going to say that in the section national interest, add relevant link the whole address as it is a paper application of .gov or NASA or other sites to cite that the area is of national importance. Change the section national interest in this latex, and then we paste it. So that link we saw, it's not very useful because it's a paper application, so I scrapped that idea. But I'm just showing you how we can add. Now this time it's going to try to add things which are of national importance. Okay, give me the new latex code. So it's going to give us the new latex code, hopefully, and it's going to be in there, and that will update and add more justification, more links on how that area is linked to the applicant. So we are here talking about 4 areas: Gen AI, nanotechnology, secure computation, and high performance computing. So now it is adding those links of .gov sites, and it is adding those stuff. So based on your, once you use your, you can swap this template, and you can upload the 2 files, and you can ask ChatGPT to swap this template and use yours, and then do it. You can also ask ChatGPT to build your own, but it will give you something. You have to go back and forth to make your template look good, but otherwise this is how we would be doing stuff. So this looks much better, because now whenever we are saying that this is the research of the applicant and this is the area that is of national importance, we are pointing out government contributions, government websites. We are pointing out now not everything will be perfect, but this is just a starting. You still have to visually keep a watch to make sure that it is actually very relevant. But for starters, this is a good way to look into it, and because you cannot just say that your field is very important. You have to always cite some government website about how that work is important. And if your paper has been cited in any of the government or any other page, then you can also use that and point out and add it in the evidence. So this is how, this is also the prong of why your work is why this area is national importance and why you are poised to do it. This is a mix of your research profile and how it links to the area that you are talking about, that is critical. And we are using LaTeX because it's very easy for GPTs to generate these code in LaTeX and do all the changes. You can do Word, and you can move the Word around as well. Microsoft Word, you can put it on Google Drive and Google Doc. Now let's take it there and see that how this looks like with the new links. So this new links, they become hyperlink. We don't want that. So we don't want the links to become hyperlink, we want them to be linked. But you get the point. We can just write it and get the other information of not making it hyperlink, but writing the full qualified link. The other way is if you remove a ref, and I think you do it, then it's going to become the full link. So we can also manually remove it, or we can add it at the end. So either ways, but this is the idea of how we would write the chapter proven research record. In EP2 NIW we'll have a section of how this is national importance, and in Eb1A our focus would be how we are in the top place of people who are working in this field.